Oh, you good, bro. Don't even trip. I appreciate you
All
having me,
right.
man. This exciting.
No problem. That's what we do. So to make it up to you, actually check out I think your last four albums. Um, so I got a couple songs that I listened to from each of the last four albums that you have out.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I forgot to write down the name of them, but I do remember one of them was 28 Winters.
Yeah.
So listen to your music on a shuffle. I was really immersed and impressed about your music. Uh, I could definitely
Thank
say you're versatile. Sure.
you. I appreciate it, broski.
No problem. So I'm gonna start off with the intro, and then I'm gonna have you introduce yourself. You ready?
Okay.
Yo, what's up, beautiful people? It's your man over Mustang, and you're tuning into Aura-Genz, your friendly local hub podcast show. Today we got a killer interview lineup that's going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into the world of music, culture, and creativity. With guest who's about to drop some serious wisdom, so get ready to vibe with us because we're about to bring the heat, celebrating black excellence and the power of music. Stay locked in. It's about to get real. Go ahead.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy Ridgio.
Shout out to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Man, I'm from the west side of Chicago. I've been doing music since like 2013, you feel me? So I produce and I rap, got a record label. And yeah, man, that's what I'm on, man. I believe in Christ, and I'm just trying to really bring my energy into the music space and spread His love and spread my life through it. You know.
No, I feel you. I definitely hear some of that, especially in your latest music. Diving into correct me if I'm wrong, but you are a father.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was hearing a bit of that and a bit of your religion in your latest album. Um, and I'm curious, now that I know that you have a music label as well. You mind telling us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, yeah. So me and my friends, when I was 18, started a group called Raw Entertainment. So I just last year uh, began the label Raw Entertainment. We signed our first artist last year. And yeah, man, we went on tour last year. We plan on going tour in a couple weeks. And yeah, Raw Entertainment is a Chicago-based hip hop label. But we also, trying to expand our reach to like R&B and other genres too. But yeah, Raw Entertainment.
Okay, shout out to you.
Yeah.
um, and congratulations on your label too. And how many members do you have at the moment?
Right now we got two. We had three,
Okay,
but somebody dropped themselves, so we got two right now.
okay, no problem. And what are y'all all in the same genre, or
Nah, nah,
you
not,
mind?
not. I
Okay.
wouldn't say that. So I'm more, as you can see, I'm more rap. I'm more hip hop. I'm more like, I sing a little bit too, but I'm more rap hip hop. The
Mm,
other person, his name is Parnell. He's more rock slash rap. So he
no.
he played the guitar and he just got like more of like a gritty
Ah,
punk vibe.
does he appear in one of your music videos
Yes,
with a
yes,
guitar?
sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
And how about the other member?
So the last member, so she not on the label no more, but it was Thorn. She more hip hop as well. She sing as well, but she ain't a part of the label no more. But shout out to Thorn.
Okay. And you said you had a wait. When you said two, was that including you?
It was including me. It was me.
Okay. Okay. All right. No
Yeah.
problem. Um. Okay. So that's dope. And do y'all have some songs out together?
Yeah. If you look up Ridgio, Ridgio, and Parnell, we got so for 29 winners, we got this song called Fears that came out. I love that joint. You know what I'm saying? It got picked up by the radio earlier this year, so that was like I don't know, that song to be just it felt like it can be something big. So the fact that people actually gravitated towards it was something that it meant a lot to me. So we got that. We got a song called Florida from our last mixtape. That joint is jumping.
No.
The album before that, we got another song. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? It's a song about our grandmas. But yeah, you can find some with me and Parnell dating back all the way to like 2018, 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you was talking a little bit about you're an artist, you produce as well. You mind telling us a bit of your experience with producing?
Yeah, so I've been producing since 2017, and I use Ableton. And yeah, I feel like my style with producing, it's really like experimental hip hop. Like I try to stay within the confines of hip hop a little bit, but also pull in from the like house genre that Chicago got. And yeah, man, I feel like producing for me just been fun. I produced a lot of songs. You can check out a song I mean, a name called Pop between me and Mark Battles. That's my production. I completely made that beat and I engineered it, all that. So check out Pop. That'll be like a little taste of what my production is like. But yeah, man, producing is lit.
Okay. I actually I did listen to it.
Oh, you heard Pop?
Listen, yeah,
Oh,
and
okay, okay.
listen to your music. I have just being a first time listener, I have 8 songs that stand out to me.
Mhm.
Uh, let me see. So the first one, Jack Paul music. I really
Jack Paul music.
yeah, I
Yeah.
really fuck with that, Joe.
Thank you.
Mirror,
No, that's my
Real
favorite.
Hype, When I Cry,
Hard.
Fear, In My Dreams, Pressure Part 2,
Mm.
and Question.
Oh yeah, you got some heavy hitters in there.
I was fucking with those songs. So far being the first time listening.
Man,
But we're gonna
thank
start off. Yeah, you're welcome. It's well deserved. I can definitely hear, the love and appreciation you have for the game. And
you.
it's very good to see an artist having like a nice catalog, seeing like, your creativity change over time with each project.
Thank
Um, but we're gonna start off with Florida. Tell me, about this.
My bad, I ain't hear you.
Florida. Tell me about that song.
Florida. So last year my sister got married and she had her bachelorette slash bachelor, party or whatever in Florida. And while I was there, I was just thinking about like, man, I really want to make a mixtape and I want the first song to just be like, just touch down in Florida. And I just kept, going with that vibe. So when I came back home to Chicago from Florida, um, yeah, I got in the studio and I was just gonna do that whole song like by myself. I found the beat and I'm like, forget it, I'm gonna just do it. So I freestyled that joint. Everything went well with it, and then Parnell just came to my crib. He just so happened to come, and then he was like, "Man, G, can I hop on this joint?" And I'm like, "All right, F it." And then he came in, did his thing. Now everybody love his verse more than they love mine. So
Mm,
that's Florida.
shout out to that. And
Yeah.
I'm curious, as a songwriter, do you write for yourself or do you write for others?
I mainly write for myself. I haven't, I don't got like much experience like writing for anybody else.
No.
I might have wrote like a few lines here and there, but like nah, I mainly write for me.
Okay. Will you be open down the line to write for more
Yeah,
artists?
I would, man, I
Okay.
would be honored. I would be honored if somebody said,
No.
"Ridgio, I need your pen." Come on now, that's like, you feel me? Especially as a real rapper,
Mm,
like when you really be rapping, when you actually be, going in the booth for real, it's like if somebody asks you to write a song for them, that's just like, I don't know, that's just like that's the best compliment in the world.
shout out to that. Okay.
Yeah,
And I'm curious from a producer standpoint, what's your favorite collaboration or experience?
my favorite collaboration as a producer
Yes. And
would be
what made it special?
so I collabed with a guy named Captain Sky back in 2018.
Mm,
Uh, and it was a song called Enough Is Enough. He came up with the full concept of the song. Like he just said, man, you got to make a song called Enough Is Enough. So I produced the beat. I don't know if you went back that far because that's kind of far. That's 24 winters. But long story short, that was probably my favorite producer collaboration because I feel like it gravitated to so many fans and the message was deep and the message was meaningful and it was just like that was the first time I ever wrote something uh
mm,
music wise where I was taking somebody else's idea and I was trying to bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was
mm.
if you listen to that song got a real dark, gritty undertone to it, but it's it pack a lot of meaning in it.
And you said it's 24 winters.
Yeah, the song is called Enough Is Enough.
Mm-hmm. Enough is enough. And I'm curious. So is the winter a series?
Is it what?
Is it a series? I
Oh,
listened to 28 weeks later.
oh
Well,
yeah,
winter.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a series. So man, I've been doing the winters ever since 2016. So 21 winters was my first one, and yeah,
Mm.
we had 29 now. So we coming up on just a little sneak preview. You're gonna be the first person I tell, but we gonna come up on the last winter. This upcoming one is gonna be the final one. It's literally gonna be
Mm.
called the last winter. So yeah,
Okay.
yep.
All right. And do you have a plan for when it's going to be released, or are you still working on it?
It should be released next year, February 1st, 2025.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking forward to it. And
Yeah.
how was this series structured? Is it tied around like a certain theme?
So I think what it is, it's something for the fans. Like I think the
Mm.
theme of it really is just trying to give people an update into where I'm at musically and where I'm at on a personal note every year.
Mm.
And since I'm a winter baby, you feel me? I just feel like it's only right to go ahead and do it, around the time I was born. Um, but yeah, though, I think the theme is really just trying to give people like an update on me.
If that's the case, why you can't? I'm just curious why you came to the conclusion of ending it.
Why I came to the conclusion of ending it?
Yeah, if you
Uh,
had the idea of like updating the fans.
yeah. I feel like it's gonna be my 10th one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you go back to 21 all the way up until now, you'll be able to see the growth. So I just feel like everything that's like any series, any movie, any like book or whatever the case may be, it has to have an ending at some point.
Mm.
You feel me? I
Mm.
feel like at some point it has to end. So I was like, what's better?
I feel you.
What's a better way to end it than just ending it when I pivot into my 30s compared to like trying to hang on to it. I might as well just end it and just move on to the next thing.
No, I feel you. I was just curious, especially if you saying that was the way for you to keep the audience updated. So,
Yeah,
so my next question would be, will there be another series taking place for that?
man, I hope not. I hope
Okay.
not. The thing is about doing series, in my opinion, I feel like it's always an expectation, but from the fans that it's gonna be
Mm.
as good as the last one, or it's gonna be better. So I don't even want people to have the expectation for them to be like, oh yeah, like 29 is gonna be just as good as 28, or 27 is gonna be, what I'm saying? I'd rather for people to just
No, I
take
feel it.
whatever art I put out and just take it as what it is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to
And
stay. I'm gonna try to stay away from series going forward.
okay. And my last question on this, was this the only series that you done?
Was this the only series I've done? That's a good question. Yeah, yeah, I think yeah. This is my only
No.
series. Every other album I ever released, I typically release two projects every year, typically, but I've
Mm.
never repeated any other project. Like I never did any other series.
Okay. And my next question, uh, have you gotten a chance to perform live?
To perform live?
Yes.
Yeah, I perform live all the time. I've been performing since 2016. I went on two tours within, the past couple of years, and I'm supposed to be going on tour in the next 2 weeks. So I perform live all the time. I feel like that's where I'm at the best. Like, me on the internet, that's
Mm.
cool, that's fun, but man, live, that's what you want to see me.
Okay. When it came to performing live, how was your experience, and how has it, changed and evolved over time?
At the beginning, how have you ever been to a show where like you got rappers that rap like with their song? Like they have
I
like the
believe so.
word. Yeah, they got the backing track, so they got like the words
Oh
going and
yeah.
everything. So like I came from that, and I didn't really understand why some people sounded really good and some people sounded bad. And one thing I had to realize very early on was that, like, when you rapping with those backing tracks and you rapping with that song, unless everybody in the building know that song, people ain't gonna really connect to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times people want to hear you. They want to hear your voice. They want to hear what you got to say in that moment. And I feel like performing, once I picked up on that little tidbit, and I started to just rap my lyrics straight to the crowd and get better with my pen as the years went on, man, I just feel like I just become a really um entertaining performer overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm a performer that just really, I give it my all, and the fans feel that every single time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the wake-up call for you to realize that? Was it, performing live or the
It was,
audience reaction?
so my wife right now, back in the day, like, before we even got together, I think, no, it was when we got together. She was just telling me, like, hey, you got to improve on your performances, because she been performing all her life. So she was telling me,
Mm.
like, man, you got to perform, like, this whole thing with you on the back of track, this ain't gonna cut it. So then I'm over here like, man, okay. So she was literally teaching me how to perform that summer, and that was like, that was the change right then and there, because I had to really swallow my pride and really just like analyze it for what it was, that like I sucked at performing, you know. So
Mm.
yeah, I literally went into one of those modes where I would just like park my car somewhere and I'll be by myself, and just for hours I just like perform my songs as if it's a crowd there. I just, you know, stand there next to the car and just be in like a vacant lot or something like that, you know. And after that summer, man, it's been on and popping ever since.
Shout out to that, and shout out to your wife. And she's a
Yeah.
musician. She's still a
Mhm.
musician to this day.
Yeah, she is. She is. That's how we met. We met at an open mic. She played piano. She sings. So yeah, she got some. She gonna have some stuff coming too.
Okay. So she don't have no music out at the moment, or
Nah, she took her music
okay,
down. Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
do y'all have any collaborations, or are we going to get a chance to have or hear y'all
Yeah.
together?
So she actually, my wife executive produced that album 29 Winners, um, and she pretty much picked every
And this
single
is your
song.
last one, right?
Yeah, this is the one I just did. So
Oh, 28. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, 29. This is the one I just did with me and the baby on the cover. And long story short, she since she executive produced it, like she's actually all throughout that album. It's just that you have to catch it. Like, I didn't put her name on every single song, but she did a lot of the
Oh,
backing vocals on a lot of the songs. She literally picked each song that's gonna be on the album. Like, I had more songs that I wanted to put, and she like, took off the songs and put the ones she liked. Uh, on every
mm,
single Winters album for like the past like 5 years, I think she's on it, on at least one song on each one, if I'm not mistaken. So, uh, yeah, yeah.
okay.
Her name
Shout
is
out to.
1J now, but if you wanted to find stuff that we didn't collaborate on in the past, she goes. If it's not 1J, it's Trisha, one of the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. And
Yeah.
do she have a favorite song out of your catalog so far?
Do she got a favorite song? Dang. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to get back to you, or we gotta do this interview
Okay.
like 6 months from now or something. I gotta get back to you on
Okay.
it.
All right, bet. To give you a heads up, the first one will be a free trial, but if you like to come back, there will be a small fee. But I would
Huh?
do a ranking on your catalog. So I encourage you to keep making music. I don't give a fuck. There's 200 songs. We will go through it. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, but shout out to that. And okay. And I'm curious when bringing this back to your label. Uh, when it comes in for like talents, because we bring everybody, we bring like artists, singers, and everything. So I'm just curious just to hear just from you, what talent could you be looking for, and do they have to be local?
I think right now I'm looking for female talent that can do rapping and singing. I don't get me wrong. If you a like if you a 10 out of 10 rapper, then you don't even need to have to sing. But like, if you like a 7, rapping wise, and you also like a 7.5, like singing wise, then like that's good enough. You feel me? Like I just want a female rapper that can also like go with the vocals. But also I'm also a dude that go off of energy, man. So I just feel like sometimes I could put this expectation of like, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. But honestly, if you somebody who just come with the right vibes and our morals align, our vibes align, our business plans align, if everything just feels right, sound right, like shoot, I mess around, go completely against my criteria and go with you. So it's really about the energy at the end of the day.
Okay. Shout out to that. All right. I recommend staying tuned on our podcast. We drop about 4 to 3 artists a week. So you're welcome to use us in a way that you can find talent remotely. Um, there's a couple artists that come to mind, at least for the singing part. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hold on. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, my fault. I had a call. I apologize.
No problem. Uh, Let me see. What I was saying was, hold on.